Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Eventlab Showdown. Every Sunday I play the Eventlabs in the festival playlist, pit them against each other, see which one's the best. And this week we only have two, and that is the final time that's going to happen for a number of weeks because in the next series we get 3, 3, 3, and then the final week we only have two. So I'm going to add one to this, and I've already kind of picked it out. There's some new ones in the Playground Games Editor's Choice tab in the Creative Hub. So no worries, we have some good ones to choose from. And this week, starting it off right, we have PKRW 9300 presents Green Plains Motor Raceway, a high-speed circuit with high bank turns. We are in Eventlab Island, as you can see by the picture behind that Evo 6. And we got a super wheel spin, pretty much as always. Let's get into it here. S1900 Track Toys. All right, sorted by performance class, we have some cars here. I always use this. I'm going to try and refrain from using it. This Porsche is good, and this Porsche is good. This Jag is good. Then we kind of lose steam because all those I haven't touched. I mean, let's go out of left field. I keep seeing it. I don't ever use it. Let's use the Envision 74. What was this from? Horizon Retro Wave? Is that the name of this series? Pretty cool livery. I think it gets the point across. All right, here, should we try the wheel? That's what I was looking at. I wanted a car that had all-wheel drive for this raceway. Raceways usually work well with the wheel. And this being an all-electric, I don't know. Oh my gosh. These guys are fast. High bank turns. Ooh. This would go crazy with a NASCAR. This would be fun. Sadly, I don't think you can V8 swap the NASCAR, but I can't really remember. Maybe you can. Thanks to Chris Forsberg Racing, we have an older stock car in the game, so then everybody can throw their favorite liveries at it, and we could all be here racing NASCAR. So this car isn't bad. Really surprising. I'm liking it. That Maserati Forza editions give me a little bit of trouble when I was braking there. See, I always tell you guys the tough part about these all electrics is they're heavy, but I'm not really getting, not really getting the feedback from that, the noise. It's handling well. I like to race light vehicles. They can even be a little underpowered. Throwing them around is Throwing them around is fun because, inertia and things. Getting a little out of shape on that turn, as you saw, but we fixed it. Man, this Maserati is a problem. I'm just trying to be so cautious. That's the biggest problem. See, on the controller you don't have to be that way. And you have to get a win with these Eventlabs. And speaking of Eventlabs, let's talk about this. So it's very sparse as far as like the infield and stuff, but I don't think it needs to be very detailed being a track. Now, a lot of the tracks that we race, they have a certain layout, whatever, but they're all flat. This is so crazy cool. I love it. It makes you feel kind of like Daytona. You have the high bank turns, but then you also have that road course through the infield. And this is even like beyond that because you get a lot of bank turns that are banked all kinds of different ways, which you're not going to have. Usually it's, you have an oval and you just end up using some of the high bank turns. So this is almost like a fantasy track. I don't see where they would build it. You would have to build this way. This does not exist. So that's cool. I really like racing it. Those guys are competitive. I can't believe he hasn't passed me again. I've kind of just been, chilling but I look on the mini map and they're all right there. This car is pretty fast. There, we did that turn a lot better. Let's see if I can pull away from him. Yes, it's looking like on the mini-map I'm pulling away. But that is like one of the only times I can actually get all the way on it. Most of the time I'm either letting off or braking. Right here, like half throttle, quarter throttle. It actually shows on my steering wheel. There's like a little meter, little gauge showing my input, which is cool. I like that. On the controller, you never know like how much gas you're giving it. You know what I mean? Well, in this car, it's not gas. It's not even throttle. It's accelerator. So the Drivatars have dropped off a good bit. They're lagging. Yeah, this car is quite good. This is fun. I'm gonna have to start using this a little more. I don't know why it's so far back in the performance index for track toys. I don't want to change it. I'll just have to remember that it is modified and to use it. Now against Drivatars, it's great. I don't know if it would be great online racing, but maybe with the controller, if I could go super fast with it. Oh, I was pushing it there. We touched the wall, keeping the combo. Touching the wall again. Can't believe I went that whole way and didn't spin out. But now I'm trying to race a little tougher, a little more aggressive. Cutting corners. That's what I shouldn't be doing. Thank God for the racing line. All right, there we go. We're back. Yeah, I was racing really good early on. That's what I should have been doing. Just maybe turn it up a little bit. But there you go. There's the finish. This was a cool one. I liked it. Good stuff. That is a good Eventlab. Even though it is just a track and a raceway, that one was fun. I usually like a little bit more fantasy with my Eventlabs. Some jumps, some things like that. But I'm going to count the bank turns as level changes. You know, pretty cool. I like the car category, the car choice. Let's do something a little different. Let's see where this Eventlab I want to use is. Playground Games Editor's Choice tab right here. I'll show you guys a couple of them. This, of course, is the Eventlab of the month. If you didn't watch the upcoming series breakdown, you wouldn't see this, but they did talk about this. It is pretty cool. It's more for like just photos and hanging out, but it's a very cool Eventlab. I'm going to try this one, Hotai Nexus, Japanese style. Looks amazing. My Civic Hatch 1993 Civic CX, one of my absolute favorite car types. You know, I've had a couple. This one is K20 swapped, 6-speed. Just got it back from the body shop the other day. It is a mess. I need to work on it, clean it up. They did a little body work under the hood where the headlights sit, the rad support. Previous owner had messed that up a little bit. Anyway, long story short, this road right here, this kind of thing, this highway, you know, no good racing, that kind of stuff, that is what I want to model my car after, and that's what I'm kind of trying to build. So I just see that and I get that, you know, feeling and that emotion. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. That's why it's so cool and why I'm going to play it today. We also have Palm City from T-Was. Don't think I've played that. Caminos Agricolas Rally. I don't think I've played that. Subi 156 Matterhorn Raceway. I don't know. But then we get into stuff we have played. Of course, all the Josie, the whole series, the whole slew of those. I still have to try and tackle the tower. So much to do. But let's jump into it. It is Eventlab Island. I see it there down at the bottom. So before we leave the Eventlab Island, I thought I'd jump into it, which is cool. Okay, that makes sense, but not as cool. C600. I want something crazy in Japanese. What do we want to do? Ooh, this Miata would be sick, but I'll probably spin out. I'll have to use controller. Actually, I know exactly what to do. Let's use this Pulsar GTI-R, and if I'm not mistaken, it is a rotary. That's going to be fun. It is crazy. It is Japanese. It is all-wheel drive, turbo on Advance. Yes, sadly bigger in the back, but that's what I had to do to get it into C600. It was B otherwise. Oh, nice. We're definitely going to be under the track. Yep. All right. Oh, it actually had his name down there. Wow. All right, on controller. Here we go. So we've got to kind of... Oh, so is this like a no-hezzy type thing? You've got to swerve around all the traffic cars and obstacles. We can cut these corners because I want to win. I love that sound. No, this is... Yeah, this is not a rotary. This is not the rotary one. Oh my gosh. The stock tire compound here is tough, especially all-wheel drive as well. Maybe wide tires. It is very understeer. Yeah, this is so cool. This would be, wow. This would be amazing in a 92 to 95 Civic hatch. I could use the in-game EK. That would be super fun, but you're getting the same sound, so we can just pretend. All my Honda builds are way more horsepower than C600 would allow, so go figure. This is a fun car to use, though. I don't necessarily believe we need all-wheel drive. This is so cool. Oh, we are back. I thought this was more of a highway. Oh, we got caught on the Ford Raptor. Dang. This is 4 laps. This should definitely be in the Eventlab portion of the festival playlist. This is awesome. These turns are tough. I've really got to pay attention to the racing line. I wanted to pass that guy. Got in front of him, got position. There we go. Maybe a little e-brake to get around these tight corners. Duck down here. Yeah, this is wild. This is so cool. I gotta almost, yeah, right off the bat, I'm gonna say this one is better than the last one, even though the last one was really good. I just like this kind of racing. It makes C600 exciting. Who knew? But like I said, you know, I'm building my car for this kind of a thing. It really hits home here, you know? Really cool stuff. Look at this city. This is an Eventlab Island, guys. There is nothing here. This is nuts. Man, every time I want to hit that. Crazy. I tried to stay just pedal to the metal and tap the e-brake. That didn't work. All right. So we get the gist here. This is kind of fun. I'm going to finish up here and I will see you guys at the finish. It is absolutely amazing. I love it. Hopefully you guys do too. All right, I'm trying to see if this is going to be the fastest lap yet. It is really fun to throw it around the corners with the e-brake and then stomp it. Oh, this is definitely going to be the best. 52. Pretty cool. Yeah, that track was really good, guys. If I have to give it to one, it sucks it's going to be one that's not in the festival playlist, but so far, I got to give the edge to that one over the Green Plains Motor Raceway, even though it was really good. And I really had fun racing it. So now let's move on to our final one. Third and final, Petrolhead 55823 presents Slice and Dice Course. This is a friendly reminder to eat your fruit and veggies or this will happen. Super wheel spin if we win. And I remember seeing this in the last series breakdown that we did, the one for Hidden Horizons when it was going to be the new one. Somehow there are fruits and stuff all over the course. And I was looking forward to it. So here we get it as our final Eventlab of the series. We'll see how cool it is on one hand, and on the other hand, we'll see how fun it is to race. Those are going to be the two biggest things. Also, what category? Hot Hatch C600. Oh boy. What do I have there? Okay. Well, we got to go with the Type R. K20A engine. Very similar to the K20 that's in my hatch, except this one is crazier. All Type R's are crazier. Way more aggressive gearing, aggressive red line. Mine is just out of a 2008 Civic Si, which is great for what I have because that car is super small. Here we go. There's some peas over top the raceway. I don't necessarily know what that is. That is a very bulbous raspberry. I don't know. Look at this. It's crazy. Dragon fruit, pineapple. It's nuts. It is very whimsical. I mean, whoa. Obviously, you're not going to be racing with this stuff. I think it's just so funny. I don't know if it's going to take top spot, but let's give the racing a try. Let's tune in and enjoy this Civic Type R here. I've got to get a win, so I don't know how this is going to work. 3 laps. Some of these vegetables, I don't know if they're actually, there's an eggplant. I don't know if they've actually had them in real life. I love the raised raceway. This makes me feel like Fruit Ninja. Fruit Ninja and Mario Kart together. I'm kind of glad we have these super small cars, an apple with a bite out of it. See, this is distracting though, if you're actually going to look at it. I've got to not look at it. What is he using to make these? Oh no, broccolis. I'm scared of broccolis.
I can't go to bed. I'm scared.
What are you scared of?
Scared back broccoli.
That's a great video. I love it. All right, we're back. Lap 2. Gotta edge these guys out here. Up to 3rd. Basically 2 more laps to go. We can do this. Like I said, I love that raised portion. That's pretty cool. The elevated track. I love this car. I hate the looks of it, but basically it's a newer version of what I have built. And it didn't come to the States, which sucks. But it's okay. One of these days I might get an FL5, like a new Type R. I like 4 doors better anyway these days, so I can take people with me when I, do my spirited driving. I think if I got one of those, it'd be more of a show car though. Just keep it super clean, blemish free, tastefully modded. As I'm getting older, that's what I want to do. All right, here's the final lap. I'm going to leave you guys. I will see you at the finish. This is pretty cool, but I don't think it's going to take top honors. I think we know which one it goes to, and it's going to be the Playground Games Editor's Choice tab entrant. You know what I mean? Crazy. But I'll see you guys at the end. And here's the finish. Under the peas. Under the peas. There it is. Finished first. Just under 330. Slice and dice course. Fruit Ninja was such a cool game. I like playing it at the arcade with the large screen. Who knew you could just wiggle your finger across a piece of glass and that's a game. And let's see the notification. There it is. There are your Eventlabs completed for this week. Like I said, PKRW 9300s, whatever course that was, it doesn't show me here. But that was super fun. I loved to race it. It was very competitive, especially using an all-wheel drive, all-electric. This one was fantastic. I just really appreciate it on an Eventlab level from a creator's standpoint. Like, that guy just used the assets in the game to make a whole bunch of fruit. Crazy. But your winner for this week, if we had to pick one, of course, the ones that are in the festival playlist, of course, is going to be the first one we played. But yes, I absolutely loved Go Play Hotai Nexus, Japanese style here from Koenegx. Koenig X? I have no idea. Sometimes these gamer tags are so hard to figure out and not say something bad. Exploration checkpoints. I thought it was I thought it was going to be more of like a highway type thing, but really you're under all that. It's in the gritty city, and it's really cool how it's laid out and how it plays out. So check that out. Here is the share code. Also, it's just under Playground Games Editor's Choice. But if you're watching this way later and they've already changed all this over, it is 144618837. Have fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with daily challenges. We have 2 here. There will be more. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. We are rocking and rolling through the 800s, already up to 830. I can't wait to just keep going and see where we go. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Later.